Hello everybody, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaylee. I make a lot of lifestyle and bookish videos. Also, if you can hear crunching, it's always when Finley decides to chew on its bone. Current hyperfixation, back on smoothies. I made a reel on Instagram making this recipe. I will link my Instagram down below for you guys. In today's video, we are going to be spending the weekend together. So this is not a typical weekend in my life. I'm not even labeling it as a weekend in my life. I don't even know what the title is going to be. You guys do, obviously. I had planned like a week ago to do this video for this week, a weekend in my life, because I didn't really have much to do. So I was like, oh, I can show like the normal like weekend that I kind of have. I knew I was going to hang out with John, and I knew we had Mother's Day plans to go to my aunt's. That's it. It is now turned into one of the most busy weekends I have had in a very long time. Busiest weekend I've had this year for sure. I'm a little bit more put together than you normally see me in the videos, which means I got dressed and I'm not in my pajamas. Didn't put makeup on because I actually had to go into the office this morning for work. I had to do some stuff in there, so I worked in the office for a couple hours. So we had work. We're going golfing later with Anna and I and my parents, my niece, my nephew. Tomorrow we have the zoo. We have bar hopping for my friend's birthday. We have a Kane Brown concert. And Sunday we have our Mother's Day plans, which doesn't sound like a lot, but really tomorrow's like the biggest thing, like 3 different events in one day. That's more than what I do in a weekend. So, but right now we're just kind of chilling. I'm gonna work for a bit, finish out my work day, and then I'm gonna go by the pool. So when I'm filming this, it is May 9th. Shout out to my brother and my sister-in-law. Happy anniversary. It's May 9th. It's like 60 degrees, but the UV is 8. We're going outside. Is my pool open? No, but it's where all the lounge chairs are, so I'm gonna get some reading done. I would love if you guys stuck around, and let's get on with the rest of the video. So, little update for everybody. No one can play the game of golf today to save their life. I can't play golf, so I never do. I might take a little swing here in a minute, but I suck at golf and I know that, so I don't play. Dad, he's thrown a club. John, too many expletives to put into this video. Mom's just here for the vibes. Mom's just always here for the vibes. Waylon and Dolly, killing it. We're gonna be eating here soon, so that's really exciting because all I've had today is a smoothie and 2 breadsticks. So. Don't want to get copyrighted. What would you give your Sunday out of 10?
An 8.
Anyways, I got Pride and Joy, which is like almond joy. It's so good. And then I'm getting to the bottom where it's peanut butter ultimate peanut butter brownie, I think it's called. 10 out of 10 as always. Shout out Convos Cones. Shout out Abby. Shout out Keith. Love Keith. He used to work here. This was one of my high school jobs. Ice cream, 10 out of 10. Golfing, what would you give golfing out of 10? What would you give your game out of 10?
2.
What would you give the experience?
5, 6.
It's fine. He wasn't with me and my family and my adorable niece and nephew or anything.
That's the only reason I'm giving it a 5 or 6. Because just my play was awful.
I'm gonna go back. I think my grandma's there. We're gonna hang out with grandma, and I might get him to start a new Survivor season. He seems intrigued. Also, this man, come here. This man, we're talking about Survivor, right? Your brother would be really good at that game.
Yeah. Yeah, her brother would kill it. She's afraid to sleep in a tent.
I'm not afraid. I have PTSD.
She's a weenie.
No.
She get eaten alive.
To win $1 million, to meet Jeff Probst, to compete in challenges, to outwit, outlast, outplay, 110%. Scheme and lie?
No.
I would be amazing at the Ski Man Lion Park. I'd be really good at the only eating this much rice a day. So basically, my boyfriend has no faith in me. Good morning, everybody. It's now Saturday. I'm looking crazy. I am about to curl my hair because I did not do it last night. We are getting ready to go to the zoo. I actually have been laying and watching Toy Story with my niece and my nephew for like the last half hour when I should have been getting ready because I need to leave in like 20 minutes. I'm using the big barrel today because my mom is currently using the other one. I need to stop and get gas because I have like none, because we're leaving directly from the zoo to go to John's house because he lives closer to all the things we're doing tonight. We'll do really quick, girls, and get ready, and then we'll be headed to the zoo. I have not been to a zoo solid 10 years. Whew, y'all, she is windy. I'm getting gas before we head to the zoo because I gotta do that. It's been a hectic morning. John is inside getting himself some coffee and a water for me. But yeah, we are going to head to the zoo. Like I said, I haven't been to the zoo in like 9-10 years. I haven't been to this zoo in at least 15 years, at least, and it's probably been longer than that. It's not a super fancy zoo. It's more of a local zoo, but it is a fun thing to take the kids on. And my brother and my sister-in-law, this is like their Mother's Day for my mom. I don't know what animal I'm most excited to see. You know what I'm not seeing? A sloth, because if I see a sloth, you'll find me right back in the seat waiting for the rest of my family to get done. Okay, honey, what animal are you most excited to see at the zoo?
Monkeys.
Okay, what animal are you most excited to see at the zoo?
The lions.
What animal are you most excited to see at the zoo?
I want to see the giraffe.
The giraffe, of course. I don't care what animals I see as long as I don't see sloths. I want to see the penguins. Things freak me out.
You seriously don't think they're cool? I think
No.
they're just amazingly cool looking.
No.
Are we grooming?
What
are we doing up there? Are we grooming?
Got the monkeys.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Going to the gift shop. What are you gonna buy me?
Maybe that.
No.
I like this penguin though.
I was about to a penguin. Anything you can't live without?
No.
We just got done at the zoo, and my family's going back to my parents' house, but John and I actually have all of the rest of our stuff in Grand Rapids tonight. I said I need lunch before we drive all the way to Grand Rapids because I have a really bad headache, and I'm just also so hungry. So John chose Raising Cane's, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for my bread. I'm so excited for my sweet tea. Maybe a sweet tea, maybe a sweet tea lemonade. I don't know, but we'll see where John went, and then we're gonna go get food. We're in Johnny's favorite store. Look at all the good stuff.
We're grabbing a gift card and leaving.
It's funny that he thinks that. Okay, I never use a Stanley I have, and I have a purple one, but I want this purple one. Honey, should I get another Stanley? Oh my gosh. I apologize for the horrific lighting and my horrific hair. So my hair is currently a mess because I just had it in a bun for the last 3-ish hours because I have just not been feeling good ever since we got to John's. So I have been laying in that bed and I had my hair up for a long time. So it had, you know, curls in it, but then it was in a bun, so it got even crazier. And I did not bring a brush or anything with me, but we're gonna try to roll with it. Oh my. Still wearing the exact same thing as earlier. You guys didn't really get to see it. So I have on this like brown tank bodysuit from, I cannot remember the brand, but it's from Amazon. They are my favorite bodysuits in the world. I have so many in their tank tops and in their short sleeve and their long sleeve. So I will link those down below. This, I think, is from Shein. My pants, they're like high-waisted, baggy jeans from Target. And my really dirty Air Forces. We, of course, have my cherry hobo bag. I don't know that I'm going to take it into the bars with me, but John is very sweet and he is going to go drop me off. It's for my friend Brooke's 24th birthday. So shout out to Brooke. Happy birthday, Cookie. She is like one of my oldest friends. I was literally writing her card. We have been friends for almost 20 years, which makes me feel old that I can even say that we've been friends for almost 20 years. I don't think I'm going to film too much at the girls thing just because I never get to see these girls, so I'm very excited to see them and spend time with them, but I'll try to get a lot at the concert. Morning, everybody. It is now Sunday. It is Mother's Day. It's like 10:45, a little bit closer to 11 o'clock. I kind of just spent this morning with my mom, gave her present, and just kind of hung around. Now I am getting ready, going with my mom and my grandma to this little country store to go get my grandma her flowers for Mother's Day. And then after that, we are headed to my aunt's for our whole like family Mother's Day thing. Right now I am doing my makeup, so if I'm like looking over here and talking to you guys, it's because I have my mirror over here. I thought I'd just kind of sit down and talk to you guys while I do my makeup. I already washed my face, SPF, everything. I'm looking so pale right now. But this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. She almost gone. I love this stuff. Little recap from last night. Last night was so much fun. We had so much fun out to dinner with friends. I don't think I got literally anything from that because we were just very present in the moment. Like I said, I don't get to see them super often, so it was just really nice to kind of just like hang out and be together. And I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Incognito Concealer, and I am using the shade Light Medium. It was just super fun. Kane was super fun. I have to like go back and like look, but I have now seen him either 5 or 6 times, and I never get sick of it. Till like saw Cody Johnson. He was my favorite performer because like, you know, you can go to concerts and you're like, wow, like their voice is amazing, like I love their music, but they don't really like perform, you know, they don't really like put on a show. And that's totally fine because some people's music just isn't that way. It's a little bit like slower. Kane Brown for years, since I was like 15 or 16, has been my favorite performer. And then I saw Cody Johnson at Faster Horses and he became my like fave, but him and Kane Brown I'd still say are like tied at #1 for me. Like they just put on a show in 2 completely different ways too. That's why it's hard to compare them. Like Cody Johnson makes me feel like I could run through a wall and makes me want to go enlist, and Kane Brown just makes me want to jump around and dance. He makes me feel high on life. Oh, also, see, I'm already being bad at this. I'm using the Essence Brighten Up banana powder. I'm just putting that wherever I put concealer. Then I'm gonna use the Merit Bronze Balm. This is my favorite thing in the entire world. I use the shade Clay. Yeah, Clay. It is just the most buttery formula. And honestly, I would recommend this for like anyone in makeup, whether you're new to it, whether you've been doing it forever, because it is a product that's like, you can really build it up. Like this, you might be like, oh my gosh, like your face is gonna be brown. Honestly, it comes off like when you blend it out, it blends in like so easily, but it blends in so light. So I honestly use more. You can use quite a bit of it like I am, and it's honestly not going to be too insanely much. Also, Merit products are acne friendly, so they're very clean products. I definitely want to try more by Merit because all I've tried is the bronze stick and I love it. It does not break me out and it's amazing. So I definitely want to try more products by them because I am definitely an acne prone girly. Now she's blended it all out, we got a little bit of color to the face. Also, this is horrible lighting, so I promise it looks a lot better than this. Also, this is my little makeup bag. Besides my eyeshadow palettes, it holds all of my makeup. You would have told college Kaylee that all of my makeup could fit in this little makeup bag. I'd laugh in your face. I have the Alex 9 drawers, and you guys, that was filled from top to bottom. When I say filled, I mean filled, not just like there's stuff in the drawer. No, filled. And now all my makeup fits in here. I definitely still really like makeup. I enjoy trying different products, but just not in the way that I used to, and that's totally fine. I got this bag from Etsy. I will link it down below. I also have my bag that I keep like all my skincare stuff in, also from this shop on Etsy, but like I said, I will link it down below for you guys. Then we use this e.l.f., what is it even called? e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Coral Crush. This is actually like new to me because for years, and I mean years, I was using the Rare Beauty liquid blush. I believe it was in the shade Joy. Years and years and years, you guys, like way past, you know, the expiration. And it was getting to the point where it's starting to separate, and that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, no. There's a dupes like thing that people have put out of like the e.l.f. camo blushes and like what colors are dupes for certain colors in Rare Beauty. So this is the dupe for Joy, and I would say it's pretty close. Is it an exact color dupe? No, but I really like it in coral on my olivey skin tone. Olive skin tones can be tough to work with when it comes to makeup, but I have found that corals look really good on olivey skin tones, which can be intimidating for sure, like putting a coral color on. Okay, then I'm going back in with my bronze balm, and I'm gonna put this on my eyelids just to give me a little bit of something. My eyes aren't like just so white and kind of like stark contrast to the rest of my face. Highlighter, I'm using the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Iced. Sadly, this brand no longer exists. If I had to recommend other highlighters, I would recommend the Wet n Wild ones. I can't remember what they're like truly called, like the actual name. For mascara, I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash. I just have a really small version of it. Cheaper, a drugstore option is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is a waterproof, but if you get the regular version, so good. That's one thing that drugstore has always done well, that I never really felt the need to have high-end mascaras. It's because drugstore does mascaras so well. Then I'm gonna go back in with my highlighter. You can use your finger for this. I just have a specific brush. I'm just taking a little bit and putting it in the inner corner because Bethany Mota told us to in 2012, and I have not stopped since, nor will I ever. We're on to the last couple steps. I'm going to set my face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. We're almost done. I have to put on my lips, but I am going to go get dressed first, and then I will come back and we will finish it up. So now we are all dressed. I will show you guys in a minute what I'm wearing, but I'm going to put on my lips first. I'm going to use the Revlon Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner in the shade Nude. Okay, so now that that's on and kind of like buffed around, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Lip Oil. Again, this brand no longer exists. There's other really great options. A more high-end option would be the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs, or a drugstore option would be the e.l.f. Lip Oils. And that's our little lippy for today. We're going to finish getting ready, put in the jewelry. This is the same jewelry I wear every single day. I have these little gold hoopies. They came in a pack of 3 with like some bigger gold hoops and a different like pair of gold earrings. I got them off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. I think it's like less than $10. And I've had these for years and I wear them every single day. Then put on my favorite necklace, my little cross necklace. Also from Amazon. Of course, we'll have it linked down below. And now some perfume. This is the Kylie Jenner Cosmic, I believe it's called. It is my fave. All right, So this is my little dress. It's a green. It comes and crosses up here, and it's the same in the back. I just went for comfort today. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna put my like brown Birks on. This is from Old Navy. Yes, Old Navy. I almost said Gap. It's a little bit after 11 now. We aren't leaving for like another 45 minutes or something like that. So I might just kind of like chill and sit and read because I have nothing else to do until then. Yeah, so we're gonna go get some flowers with my grandma, and then we'll go to my family's thing, and then we will be able to chill for the rest of the evening because it has been a very hectic and crazy long weekend. In the best possible way. I've had so much fun, and I've been able to be with so many people I'm so thankful for. Yeah, let's go. Preston, you wanted to be in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
it's a vlog.
it's me. I'm
It's
Dustin.
me! He's gonna see it on his TV, and it's cringy every time.
No, it's not.
Not for me. Hi, bestie.
Hi.
Hi, Nick. Alright, guys, so we are back from my aunt's, and I am going to end off this vlog here. All I'm doing for the rest of the evening is editing this vlog and trying to get it up for you guys tomorrow, Monday. I don't know how it's gonna go with the weekends full of footage, but I'm gonna try my best. This is just what I'm gonna be doing. Gonna do this, probably gonna read a little bit, and that is it. Of course, take a shower, all kind of good stuff. I didn't really film much at Mother's Day just because we were all just kind of like hanging out, talking, eating, and that's really it. It was so good, but it just wasn't like anything crazy to film, and I was just being really present with everybody, and so I didn't really want to like whip out my camera and do all these things. So you saw a couple clips, but I hope you guys enjoyed spending a chaotic, crazy weekend with me, and I hope you would like and subscribe down below and stick around for more videos like this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.